What's up, guys? It is very close to New.
Shout out to Nonyo the Less on YouTube. Look him up on channels. He's an up and coming YouTube creator.
Wow.
Very cute, I know.
Where's the time?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! How do you feel, Jacob? How do you feel? How do you feel? Or how do you feel, Jacob, a new man?
The same.
Ah.
Yeah!
Do you ever go on the roof, Mikey?
There's exposed fiberglass. It's not very good for you.
It'll be fun if you like roll down it.
You know what I want right now so badly is a blanket.
A blanket?
To lay down. Oh, there's a piece of wood that I'm gonna lay down in a little bit.
Welcome to the podcast. We're in the wilderness. I'm joined by
Michael Tiskey.
Michael Tiskey, special guest.
Yeah.
What
Much hasn't changed actually.
Since
I'm
when?
still shoeless and feet out since our last podcast.
I think wait, what last podcast? oh yeah.
Yeah.
That podcast will never see the light of day, so we don't have to worry about that. They don't know what we're talking about. Can they? Type some of these.
So what's the topic of our podcast today?
Topic of our podcast will be, well, this is the first episode of my 2 weekly uploads of 5 minutes each. So, I don't know. It could literally be about anything, as I said.
Your new goals. What are your goals this year?
Goals? I can't remember. I'm sleeping. I have not slept today.
Oh yeah. So here's a really good story. We were just walking.
Also, Michael. So, if you touch, it's very sensitive. So if you touch, it's gonna be like making noises. Yeah. So even if you're touching here, so just try to
Where's your beef jerky stick to hold the camera?
That's just a piece of bark. But
So we were walking, right, just enjoying nature, beautiful nature, and we stopped by the house, and Mikey's he talks about this leaf. So the story behind the leaf is that at the church we used to go to, there was this old, there's just so much there's lore behind this church. And so there's this one bush or a few bushes in the back. And what Caitlin, my sister, and Mikey would be doing is they would be always eating these leaves because it would make their mouths numb. Granted, they were young, so they were still addicts to stupid things. And so today we were walking and we stopped by the house, and all of a sudden Mikey's like, "Michael, I think these are the leaves that we used to chew on." And he's like, "Should I try one?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. Go ahead." Tries it, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, this is it. This is the leaf." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what to tell you." And he's like, "You want some?" I'm like, "Definitely not."
You missed out, man. You missed out.
And so we're walking to here, just down this road that's just right there. And all of a sudden, Mikey's like, "Michael, I think I'm high because of this leaf." Like,
no, you said that.
No, you're
or
walking.
something.
I feel like while we were talking, you were like, while we were walking, it felt weird.
It had no connection to the plan.
Yeah. And so we were walking, and then he's like, "Oh, I feel high," and I'm like, "Mikey, could it not be that you just did not get sleep for the last 20 hours?" And so, not that interesting of a story, but a story nonetheless.
Amen.
But something that's crazy is that it's 2024. Now we have to write our dates.
With the
24.
You know what I saw? I was thinking 2023 seems fresh and new, and then 2024 seems stable. It seems fine, and it's just based off of number theory. You know, where people in letter theory kind of, where Jack is seen as more Bob with softer letters and more sharp letters. There's a difference in how people perceive you.
Yeah.
With 2023, almost the whole year. It felt like a new year. I'm like, dang, it's the new year. It's 2023. You know, it's the fresh one. But 2024 it seems like we're revisiting something.
You know, there's not a format. It's just like a design. It's a layout for like different color schemes for websites, right?
Yeah.
So you have like Nordstrom. That's like a name for a color scheme.
Okay.
I feel like that's the name of 2024.
Nordstrom.
Yeah, it's if you look it up, there's a color scheme for Nordstrom. And that's
Pop it up on the screen right there, or anywhere.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Great editing, Mikey.
Thank you.
And so, I feel like 2024 is just one of those years, and I feel like every 4 years it just feels crazy. Like 2016, everyone talks about 2016. Everyone talks
Santa was
about
talking about that, right?
yeah.
And 2020.
2020 seems crazy, and then
I mean, it
2024, and it's just, I don't know. It's insane. I personally find it so crazy how we're never gonna experience 2023
again.
Every single second that goes by is the youngest you've ever been, or that's the youngest you'll ever be again. Does that sound right?
I don't want to give our viewers existential crisis just yet, Michael. Save that for a later episode.
Last episode, guys, the world is ending. Why are we here?
But yeah, like if I stick to this, I hope I do. I'm going to be ending it in almost exactly a year. The final episode will be in a year, which is so crazy. Like there's so many things that are just unknown. I am destined to do those things.
Yeah.
I am destined to do the things I will do, and this vlog will capture them.
Yeah, what's crazy is yesterday I was watching a video about a guy. He said the exact same thing.
Really?
He took a leap year from college, and what he was saying was, like, this year, the beginning of this year, I had no idea what was going to happen. And so, like, a lot of the time I spent on a business, and then there's a content house he wanted to redo. And so, no, it was, like, genuinely serious. He sounded like this was the happiest thing he did in his life, which... That's the happiest thing he did in his life. It's a little bit, yeah, whatever. And so, in that, it's like it's crazy because he was talking about it, and the whole time he's just saying like these are things I'm never gonna be able to experience again. This is something that I will never be. This is a moment I'll never be at again, and it's like it's crazy if you think about it because, like. This last hour, I'm never going to be able to be this young again. The decisions I made, the things I did in the last hour, like, I'll never be able to redo those decisions.
Yeah, that doesn't really shock me as much, but the time, I mean, yeah, I think with ideas like that, some people, it's just so profound. To other people, they've just understood it for a long time. Or maybe they just don't understand it, and it seems normal to them.
Kind of reminds me of, you know,
with Revelations.
Yeah, we were talking about how there's things that, like you were saying, oh my goodness, it's crazy how, oh man, once again I forgot.
You forgot again?
Mikey,
You forgot. It was that the God that we pray to, the God that I pray to, that I have a relationship with, is the one that Abraham had a relationship with, and David, and Adam, and Joshua, and all the people that I read about, it's the same God. Like, I just never fully realized that.
You know what I just realized?
What?
I need to keep a pocket journal with me all the time.
Dang it, I didn't bring mine.
Like a little tiny small leather journal. So that I can write those things down because
it's
like
good.
Those are crazy things that I want to think about and like remember, but my memory is on the shabbier side. And so
you could train memory.
You can. Yeah, I'm saying
teach your brain to go after those patterns. That's how you get better at lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now I feel just so lucid, personally. I just feel, it's crazy feeling right now.
I felt totally normal this morning, but it's either the nature or the leaf, but I feel ethereal, man.
No, like, right now I'm thinking...
I am the clouds. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I feel connected to the ground!
Oh, yeah.
No, like, right now I'm thinking about it, and it's just insane. Everything's crazy, but, like, the vastness and... Like, we just undervalue time so much and just how vast... I don't know, man. This is just... There's so many things going through my head. But it's so beautiful right now, right? Like, you see the mountains and it feels like we're in, like, you know, the Swiss Alps. You know how people are always, like, portraying them as, like, super beautiful?
I wouldn't say this exactly Swiss Alps. I'll do a panorama.
No, I'm just saying that it's just...
You guys got the good scenic view.
I know. I'm just saying
No,
that.
I mean,
It looks really beautiful. Like right now, if you look that direction, you
Hey.
see the huge Sierra Nevadas and there's the snow on
a
top.
Sierra?
I think so. That looks like the Sierra Nevadas. Yeah, you see the mountains covered in snow, and it's like hundreds.
thought-
You see hundreds of miles away right now. That's like crazy.
I know
you
that. Well, I know. I believe that the yapping time, guys. Sorry, that the the naked eye, completely clear sky can see up to 300 miles.
So
That's the
we're
farthest you
about
can see.
200 miles away right now. Because it just rained, everything's cleared up.
Okay, but I thought those were the mountains that the Azrabs lived in.
Sorry. Yeah, no, that
I'll
is-
put a
they
link to
live
his
there.
fitness channel. Mike Solik.
No, they do live in the Sierra Nevadas.
Really? That's it?
That's in it. That's the start of it.
Okay.
The
Okay.
foothills.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so listen, it's just like you see the mountains right now, and the sky is just this like, amazing blue, like especially at the horizon. It's just like this,
Baby blue.
like it's an insane kind of blue.
I really
and then
like-
the clouds are moving. They feel like we're in like the Bay
Oh,
Area weather.
Yeah, I just realized.
That's exactly what it feels like. The clouds are moving. There's
These are.
there are birds everywhere, right? And there's like the mountains behind us in that direction, and it's just like in every single direction you see, like, it's just vast beautifulness.
Yeah, these are very, very low clouds. Like this is a couple hundred feet.
And so it's just beautiful. And then the fact that my memory is so bad that sometimes I just forget about these moments or things like this. It's just like that's why I need to keep a journal. I feel like that's what I'm probably gonna start doing, because like with things like your revelation of we pray to the God who Abraham and all the other people, like all the other people in the Bible
Monarchs?
prayed to, yeah. All the other people who
Patriarchs.
everyone in the Bible prayed to this God. Well, not okay, whatever. The people
Not the
prayed to
bad
this
guys.
God, right? We pray to the same God who they prayed to, the same God who loved them and gave His only Son for them. I don't know how that works with the Old Testament.
I was actually listening to music today, and it was. I totally forgot, but it's after him, something, and before him, it's through faith you're saved. Don't
Yeah.
listen to me. I don't.
No, I
But
think
there
it's
is.
in Romans. It mentions how Abraham isn't like.
Oh my goodness! I
is
was
saved
gonna
through
read
faith.
that. Dang it! I was gonna read that today, but didn't.
He was saved through faith because his faith in God was just so strong, and Abraham's gonna be in heaven because of that.
Oh wait, I actually did read, and where he, and yeah, and I did. Wait, and then does it say how he showed his faith through actions by going to sacrifice Isaac?
Exactly. So there are things.
I think I read that somewhere else too.
So
Could have been Romans.
it's just crazy though. Like those are things you want to think about. You want to remember.
You
And
want to
so,
store them up in your heart and ponder them. But
man,
that's
2024, man, it's crazy. And then,
I can't comprehend. Like, it takes time to settle in. I know each year it doesn't really feel like the year until a couple days. Like, oh, okay, it's until you can see the dates everywhere and you start writing it down. Like, oh, okay.
This is so unorganized. You're gonna have such a hard time making this cohesive.
I have to always insult my editing self or apologize to my editing self. I'm so sorry, Mike.
I'm making this so inconvenient for you, Mikey.
No, this is.
But it's like so many
Michael.
things are going through my head right now. It's like
Dude,
hundreds of
spit it out,
different ideas.
Spit it out. Not I mean that.
No, so something I'm thinking about, right, is in the last 3 months, I pretty much changed myself, all the things I do, and then also through that, I've pretty much done all my last year's resolutions, which is crazy. In the last 3 months, I've pretty much done most of the things I want to do in a year. So like looking at that, I'm thinking about the goals I set for this year. And if I did that in 3 months, think of if I apply myself to what I want to get done, how much I'm going to get done in 12 months.
I really wish we had the paper. We could go over it.
I know exactly all my, I think I know all my goals.
Okay.
What are yours?
I know. I'll list off the ones that I remember. Run a sub 6 minute mile or a 6 minute mile. Organize my closet.
You have a whole year to do that.
Sure, yeah. Graduate high school. Stay on my Bible reading streak, stay on my journaling streak. Share the gospel at least one time this year. I haven't written it down, but I will do that. At least I hope. Meet another 100 people. Do you remember any?
Of yours?
Yeah. I didn't put this into my long-term memory. I just, because I wrote it down, I didn't put energy to trying to, because I'm so smart. So. Mental calories are everything to me.
I don't even remember my goals anymore. What did you write? Okay.
Do I have it on my phone? Oh, I don't.
Start just spitting things out then.
I was gonna say.
Wasn't that all your goals though? Like Bible reading streak, journaling streak.
I had more.
Run a sub 6 minute mile. You had.
Run a sub 4 hour marathon.
But those are things. Did you write that down specifically?
Yeah. Because if I fail, I have to. Because that is a goal I have. It's not like I only.
Should I run a marathon?
I was gonna tell you. You should sign up for the CIM, California International Marathon. They do it on like the beginning of December.
Oh, for next.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
A year.
Don't do this to me,
dude. That is plenty of time.
A lot of people talk about how running a marathon at like 200 and plus or like heavier weights is extremely bad for your joints because you're just putting so much stress on them.
Then train your joints. Add muscle to the joints.
A year. Do I do it? A 26-mile race.
At 11 months. Time is ticking. 26.2.
I'll think about it. I might.
You know, Luke promised to Dylan in our small group that Dylan was saying that he's gonna do another.
Oh, Ironman. No, Spartan.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and he just shook his hand and said, okay, in 2024 I'm gonna do it, a Spartan with you. He just did it to force himself because he knew. I knew that he was thinking like, okay, if I commit to this now, I'll have to do it.
Yeah. What do you want to do, a Spartan too?
Okay. It doesn't seem that hard. I want to do a
10K. I saw a 10K, a 13-mile race. I'm thinking.
A 10K is not 13 miles. You mean half marathon?
10K, how many? Oh yeah, 5. No, it was a 10K. There was a 5, 10, and 20. 21. Well, I'm thinking about it, and that's not that much distance. A 5K Spartan is not that hard, I'd say.
That's really.
But then also, have you ever done a Spartan before?
Yeah. Slobs.
Don't know. But goals for this year. I don't know. It's like it's going.
Let me
finish yours.
You said the 7-minute mile. Run a sub 7-minute mile.
7 minute, yeah.
It was like 45 push-ups, something pull-ups, 3 muscle-ups in a row.
No, it's not that I can't remember my goals. It's just that like I'm trying to remember yours and I can't. I don't remember reading them on a piece of paper, your final draft. Because you started reading them during the game, and we only got to like, no, you said you finished at, that's why I can't remember, Mike, because remember you said that your goals were, you finished your goals at continue your streaks. And then I was like, Mikey, so how are you going to do it if you fail? What's going to happen? And then
we could think about this later when we actually have access to it. We're probably not gonna.
Goals for me this year would be running a sub 7-minute mile, weighing 200 pounds or less, or unless there's a good reason, and it has to be Mikey approved. So I set that in place because Mikey brought up a good point. What if I just decide to let go? So
I'll whip him. I'll whip you back into shape.
Yeah, but then what is Mikey gonna do about it?
Whip you, literally. Get back on the treadmill.
So
get back on the bike.
Then I have doing 45 push-ups in a row, in one set. 3 muscle-ups, 15 pull-ups.
3 muscle-ups in a set.
In a set, yeah. All of these things are in a set. Save have $10,000, and $1,000 of it has to be invested. Read 11 books. Oh yeah, you had 12
books. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just remembered. Wait, why 11?
Because what if 1 month I'm reading a really long book, like the 48 Laws of Power, That's a 400-page book. It took me 2 months to read.
Okay.
And so I don't want to be rushing. Like when I rush and read, it's just
Not good. Yes.
it turns out really bad. So that's why I have it at 11 books. And then
Gotta
if I
accept
read
that I'm
more
just
than
better.
it, it's not like I'm going to be like limiting myself to 11 books. It's more of a I want to reach minimum 12 books.
Okay.
Or 11 books.
Sounds good.
Man, I don't know. I'm just like excited for this year. Last year I was super excited for this year.
Really?
This year I'm excited for this year. I don't know. I'm beginning to appreciate life and just how much good is in my life.
Amen.
And then think about how much God's providing. Like every single little thing that
Everything.
exists is God. God created every single little thing.
Yeah, James 4, the end of James 4 says, who are you to say, to plan things in the future, to say, oh, I will do this tomorrow and I will go and do that. Who are you? That you have no right to say that. It's not yours. This is not your body. This is not your energy. This is not nothing of this is yours. You can't say, oh, I will do this and then I will do that. You say, Lord willing, if the Lord wills, I shall go do that.
Oh, I know what I'm going to add to my vocabulary now.
Lord willing. To every, yeah.
Lord willing. No.
Mikey, Lord willing, we leave, okay? Lord willing, we end this video.
So, one more thing before we leave. I don't want to sound stupid, right?
We don't have to leave.
If you think about it, or we don't have to leave, but I'm just saying, I don't want to sound stupid.
You're trying not to touch the mic. It's up here. Oh my god, no.
No, I don't want to sound stupid because I think about it, and there's just so many people on Instagram and YouTube and all these different little platforms where like young people who have not actually done it yet, and then there's a drop that keeps like reflecting into my eye, and it's like a rainbow flying into my face.
So cool. Yeah, say it. What were you gonna say?
Young people are so stupid still, and they hear smart people say something, and then they try teaching other people. And the reason I realized how stupid I was is because I remember watching David Goggins talk about how hard it is to run, and like how hard it is to keep pushing, how the discipline to keep pushing when times are extremely hard, right? And I'm like, yeah, obviously, it's so obvious. And I start telling everyone, oh yeah, if it's hard, you gotta keep pushing, have the discipline to do it. And then the other day, I was running, and so this is the first run I did in a week, and I gained a lot of weight because it's just the holidays, and so all of this put together, and I was running, and I run the first mile. It's pretty bad. Well, not pretty bad, it was okay. Second mile, and the whole time I'm just thinking, oh man, just another mile, I have to go. Oh, when is the next mile gonna be done? And so I hate when I think about that while I'm running, because then that makes me like think about running more. And so I keep running, and mile 3 hits, and it's terrible. My feet are completely numb because I tied my shoes too tight. And I'm like, as soon as I stop, I'm not going to be able to run anymore. And so the mental battle that ensues in my head, it's insane. I'm like, to be honest, I can't explain how much of a struggle it was to run that last 2 miles, because I started running it, right? And I just keep going, and I keep going. And it's just like, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm so dumb for saying, oh, when it gets hard, continue pushing, because it's so freaking hard to continue pushing. Like, that does not help anyone.
It's not that easy. Just
Saying it's easy, the easiest part. And I'm thinking about,
easier said than done. Yeah.
and afterwards I'm thinking about how so many young kids, pretty much kids, my age, then 20-year-olds, are just saying stupid things all the time. We're like, oh, just keep pushing when it's hard. Oh, you know how to make money? It's super easy. And these are people who got rich super fast, a quick get-rich-quick scheme or something like that. And they're trying to share all this information. And sure, it's great information, but it's coming from people who haven't actually done these things that they're saying. And I'm thinking, how stupid is that? Because now you're giving advice that you haven't even used or put to use in your life. And so you can't apply it to what you're saying. And sure, there might be the exception of someone who's worked extremely hard, but I don't know. I was thinking about that, and I don't want what I say to sound like that stupid young kid who heard David Goggins say, "Oh, stay disciplined, do something hard every day," right? And then tell that to everyone, but now apply that in my own life, or like say things that I'm not applying in my own life because I hate when it's being hypocritical. It just sounds so stupid. Like, and especially if like someone else finds out that you're being hypocritical later,
Also,
it undermines everything you're saying. So
yeah,
Yeah.
you want to do it first and then give that advice. You want to
yeah,
apply it first.
I kind of want to go to the mountains right now and go sledding.
Yeah. Oh, they're gone. See? Is that the fog? Oh, never mind. They're right there.
You are blind.
I can't wait to not do anything today. I get to not work out.
I just want to lay down right now and just lay. And
Dude, I
look
want
at
to
the
sky. I'm back.
Okay.
I actually want to eat.
Too bad. I already ate all the sandwiches and the pretzel bites.
You go. All the pretzels.
Well, most of them, they're
You would-
gone.
you would
I
have
think
to-
at this point they're all gone.
Probably, yeah. I saw everyone munching on them. Time for Q&A. Did anyone write in any questions?
Any
That's
comments?
the podcast. Comments.
Okay.
Okay, we got one. Samson Azarov 2147 says, "This guy is kind of goofy."
Which one? Specify it in the comments again.
Ooh, true. Well, it was a video of just me, so. But there was also a
Uh.
gnome in the video, so I think he was talking about the gnome.
Specify, please, in the next comment you have.
Yeah.
Which guy? Anything else?
Samson Azarov, if you said that about me, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Wow.
Just kidding, all love. Oh. Some Strava workout, this was.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go do more
50
walking.
sets of yapping.
I know. I know that 2.5 miles is 45 minutes for me at my average
Yep,
pace.
yep, so. What are you at, 1 mile?
Yeah,
Dang.
almost exactly.
How did you just move? How did you increase in distance from doing that?
Let's see. I keep,
just moving
I
circles
keep
like this the whole
teleporting
time?
side to side. Okay, let's see. Let's look up some Q&A questions online.
Okay. Remember, this is it's so interesting how...
For couples. 60
We
get
don't
to
want
know
to. We
each-
don't want to spread the shipping too early. We don't want people to start.
Don't do that. We're not gay.
Yeah, Samson Azarov. Watch yourself. Watch your back.
Do you want kids? If so, what are some of the values you want to instill in them?
Ooh, I don't want to indoctrinate my children into Christianity. That'd be pretty funny and cool. And no, it wouldn't be funny. It would just be good.
You don't say that.
Yeah, it's indoctrination. That's what it is.
Fine.
It is. Michael,
Where is a place you've always wanted to travel
Michael,
to?
I was indoctrinated as a child into Christianity.
Where is a place you always wanted to
You
travel
answer the
to?
question. Ask me again.
Where is a place you've always wanted to travel to?
I pretty much been. I've pretty much been everywhere, so
Indonesia?
Although-
Tunisia? Philippines?
never mind.
Indonesia?
I think,
Indonesia too?
but this question, I didn't want to go anywhere when I was an infant. It said always wanted to go, so. I will say, Switzerland. I've always wanted to go there, but that's actually not true.
The Swiss are very liberal. Your opinion on that?
That's fine. They have cool. You were saying how the Swiss.
Okay, what is something you want to do together that we haven't done before?
Run a marathon
You want me to run?
together? Yeah. I think I'll be signing up for the CIM just to do it. It's like 10 or 20,000 people that are going to be doing it usually each year. It's a lot of people. A couple thousand at least, actually.
You know that feeling when you've been nominated to do something, and it's really nerve-wracking because you have to do it really well, or not really well,
You're feeling that?
but it's like you're not obligated to, but it's just you feel
You feel like you have to.
you feel anxious and kind of like a right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
why did someone tell me to do this kind of thing? But then like you kind of want to do it, but then you don't really want to do it. Yeah, so this is what this is.
What are your main fears about running the marathon? Preventing you from that you might
That I might buy everything for the marathon, train for it, and just not be able to run 26 miles.
You don't need to buy anything.
Shoes for when I
You
wear
have-
out my shoes.
You are
You
not
have
gonna.
to spend hours and hours training, which I'm already doing regardless. But
Hey,
it's just
yeah,
like
you don't have to buy anything. Man. Also,
the place and the
Controversial
race.
topic. Give me the mic. Running gels suck. Thank you.
What?
Running gels suck. All the times I've used it, it just gives me a stomach ache. Yeah, it makes you feel like you just drank a shot of Red Bull, but it does not help you run.
Disclosure: Mikey's allergic to fish.
Yeah, so disregard everything I say about food.
For a very long time.
Well, we reached the 30-minute mark. Although, good thing I checked.
Yeah. Well, okay. Next. I don't know if you got this in the recording, but right now we're asking questions. Oh yeah, the questions we're going over is 60 questions for couples to get to know each other better. We've gone through a couple. Let's go on to what things do you look forward to each day?
Wow. Right into the mic. Keep that away from me, please. I'm gonna have to cut that out. You're complaining about me doing that. Okay. Something I look forward to each day. Eating.
Great. Okay. How do you foresee us resolving the most persistent problems?
I'm also gonna put reading my theological and apologetic books, dude. Those things slap. Shout out to More Than a Carpenter by... Dang, I forgot his name. And Against All Opposition. Baller.
Isn't that by C.S. Lewis?
No.
Against All Opposition?
Nope.
Who's it by?
Oh, Josh McDowell wrote More Than a Carpenter. Very good book. And Against All Opposition, we read it in small group. Zach gave it to us. Very good apologetic book.
Didn't
Defend
read
your
it.
faith. Defend your faith, folks. Stay holy.
I ain't too good to go hole right now.
No.
I got the sudden urge to get a shovel and go to Folsom Lake. Dig a huge pit.
I have
and
the
throw
sudden
someone
urge
in
to
there.
go to sleep.
And then do other stuff. Okay. What things do you look... No. How do you foresee us resolving our most persistent problems?
Ooh. It's definitely going to be about the kids, you know. Why are you looking up marriage questions, man? That's your...
No, it's a couple questions, Mikey.
We're
Okay.
not a couple.
Okay, favorites. What is your favorite film?
Ooh.
These are not... It's not specifically for couples, Mikey. It could be a couple of guys or a couple of friends.
No, a couple is generally referred to a
couples.
romantic...
No.
gathering.
Look at it logically, right?
Yes.
60 questions for couples. So couples could be any couple of people, groups, right? It could be a couple of guys.
I'm going to do this how Sam is going to do it. How Sam would do it. Let me Google it.
Okay. No, that's just stupid, Mikey.
Two individuals of the same sort considered together.
Oh!
Next one. Two people who are married, engaged, or otherwise closely associated,
that's the
romantically or sexually.
That's the second one, though. We're talking about
Well,
the
that is-
first one.
just so you know, that is-
So since Mikey is
Favorite
wrong, we will
movie?
continue to ask these questions because these are actually very applicable to us.
Are you asking the favorite movie one?
Sure.
I'll say Grand Budapest Hotel. But that's what I can think of. Although I might go back on that. It's very hard for me to pick number one or top or favorites. But I'll say Grand Budapest Hotel because we were talking about that yesterday. So
Okay. What was your favorite class in school? Because you've graduated already.
totally. Physics.
Physics.
I love physics. It's so fun.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm still doing it, so very excited. Yes.
We're gonna stay away from that one.
And this guy's. Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay. What is the extent of your religious ideology, if any?
Extent? What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
Read it again, please, sir.
What is the extent of your religious ideology, if any?
Life consuming.
Perfect.
My turn.
Okay, don't do the ones I've already asked you though.
Yeah. Do you want monogamy? And if so, how do you define it? What other relationship styles are you interested in, or would you consider?
What do you... Come.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
Last time I cried. I was in the bathroom and I just finished a movie titled, and the movie was titled, let me see my phone real quick. It was like a time movie. It was about time. And so what this guy, it's pretty much, the movie is about a guy who, in his family, he can pretty much go back in time to any time. But if there's a child born, if he goes back in time, the child is a different, different gender. Something's changed about the child, right? And so pretty much that locks him out of being able to go back in time. So at one point his dad is about to die, and so his dad dies, but he can still go back in time and talk to his dad because his dad knows about this kind of thing. And so he's like, how many times have you been here? Like, it's like they know that you can go back in time. They don't know when it happens, but they can like talk to each other. And so this guy finally, like, he's about to decide to have another child, and he goes to his dad and he talks to him, and his dad's like, you don't want to know a secret? It's like every single day, live the day one time through, doing everything like you would normally, but then one more time do that again, and this time live it how you would love, like do everything that will make you happy, and not like quit your job, but in your job, like say hi to everyone, say hello, like have a great time. And so that's what, like, the advice the dad leaves. And then he has a child, and so he can't go back in time, so he pretty much lost his dad for forever. And so at that moment I cried because that was just like such a sad moment, and I was like, and that is genuinely, like, it kind of moved me a little bit, and so that's why I cried.
Yeah. How long ago was
What's the movie?
Because it said when was the when?
Like a month ago.
There we go. Men don't cry. We're too manly for that. On this
I
channel.
don't know if you want to know what the movie is. I don't know what it is.
I don't really care.
Good. Okay.
What is one thing you've appreciated in this past week?
Literally the last 12 hours. It was so much fun. Genuinely, like, hanging out with everyone and like seeing how everyone's worked on their goals throughout the year and finally finished, and just seeing how much we've grown throughout the last year. That was like that was the most recent one. It's just insane.
I'd agree.
How time passes and just like what we've been able to do, and I've appreciated the fact that we have friendship and everything, and so yeah.
I would agree. These past time has been, it's been a very good day. Sunbathing, as we can see. We like to be healthy on this channel.
Can't get farmer's tan.
Why do you hate farmer's tan? Is this something against me, Michael?
I like farmers. They make me food.
Okay, let's skip that whole section. What is your favorite TV show?
I don't know. I haven't watched a TV show in so long. Well, no, I've watched TV shows recently. I just haven't watched one that, like, has been good. None of them exist anymore. It's all too much liberal media.
Got some
No,
controversy.
I don't know. I haven't I can't answer that one because I don't remember.
Okay. What is your favorite place?
Your couch. No, see, the thing is, like, these are very bad questions because I have multiple favorite places. There isn't one.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
but just pick one. You don't.
one random one. My room. I like to sleep. I get a lot of sleeping done there.
That is the most basic answer. But sure.
Hey, look.
We take it. We take
Look,
it.
if you want me to answer more, I like nature. I love. So, Auburn has a great nature trails, and so Clementine Trail, the very end of Clementine Trail, there have been a lot of memories made there. And it's very nice. Let's see.
Oh,
Your couch. I'm not joking when I say your couch.
Okay.
Because like whenever I'm here, I get to sleep over and just hang out. That's fun always.
Okay.
More favorite places. I like
I would say that's enough.
Stinson Beach is great. That's
Ooh.
another one.
Too liberal though for me.
What are you talking about? Nature can't be liberal.
Do you remember the BLM stuff?
Yeah.
And they burned down a whole house.
They burned down the whole city and raided it.
Yeah, but this is like a little beach town.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I remember that house. No, you drive into the town.
They're like throwing out. Remember the throwing out?
Yeah, no, you drive into the town and you see like the nicest looking house before, right? Now you drive in recently and burnt down completely to the ground. There are like little sticks sticking out of the dirt because that's where the post used to be.
Yeah.
And the house completely destroyed. Genuinely, it kind of sucks. It's just stupid. Like why would you even allow that? Go like imprison the people who did that. That's arson. But they don't. They ignore
It's
it.
for justice, man. I got a juicy question for you. Would you rather live in a country with a low cost of living but horrible weather, or live in a country with a high cost of living and amazing weather? So I'm gonna say low cost of living. This is all gonna be in America. So low cost of living is gonna be Kansas, middle of Kansas. Don't got very good weather there. But then high cost of living, I'd say you like the beach, so
California in general.
yeah. But I'm gonna say coastal Bay Area. So
But I want good weather. Like there's, what is? I like all types of weather though. So I don't know what would bad weather be. Like
this is horrible weather. I'm gonna say tornadoes and the such.
So obviously high cost of living.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even think that's a comparison.
Yeah.
I would say what would make this question more fair would be like Alaska during the summer or Alaska during the winter.
Ooh. Okay.
Like blizzards or cold summer, nice evenings.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, that was a bad way of saying that.
Would you rather lose the ability to cry or cry every day for 20 minutes?
Does that include losing emotion, empathy, or something that would make you empathize?
I would say
or-
no. You're sad, but you just can't cry.
Yeah, I don't want to cry. My eyes would be red all the time.
20 minutes a day.
That's a lot. I don't cry for more than like 5 minutes.
It goes away within a couple minutes. It's
Yeah, no. I would rather lose it. Would I? No, I
Wait,
can
is
still
it-
feel the emotion. I just don't have water running down my face, so I'm good.
But also, what about tears of joy? Never feel those. Never give those again. I'd totally cry for 20 minutes a day. That's good.
Not worth it. Nope.
I'd totally do that.
20 minutes a day. That's 20 minutes of your day ruined. Wasted. I mean.
You can do stuff. I mean,
You're trying to write. Just water dropping.
okay,
down.
you can choose when you cry. I would say just do it on the toilet or when you're showering.
When you're showering.
Just blends in.
While you're sleeping.
You'd wake up with like your eyes shut from the salt.
You'd wake up and you know how like your skin gets all wrinkled when you're in the bathroom? Your face is all wrinkled up. No, I'm good. I would rather not cry. There's like,
Really? Okay.
just because I don't cry doesn't mean I can't share what I feel or like how I empathize with people.
20 minutes is that valuable to you, or is it the crying
20
itself?
minutes, Mikey. Look at 20 minutes. You have 8 hours.
No,
you-
but
no.
20 minutes of crying, you can still be doing other things. You could just be
yeah.
during it. Maybe
It's just inconvenient. What happens if you don't decide not to cry throughout the day?
imagine your child is getting wed, they're getting married, and you're just standing there smiling, not crying tears of joy, or your child is born.
How could it's like there 2 or 3 times in your lifetime where you need to cry tears of joy,
Okay, and
and you'd cry every single day of your life, just for those 3 to 4 minutes.
okay,
or
and
moments.
and tears of sadness as well.
I just learned how to smile more. Make my child see my smile and be like, "Whoa, he's really crazy." That's
Who are you waving?
no one. I'm example of my smiling.
Oh.
No, I would rather not cry in my life because look, there are a few moments. Like I'd say there's about 70 good moments to cry, like valuable moments where you need to cry
In your life?
in your life. Let's just say.
I would say a lot less.
Okay, even then, 70 moments.
Okay.
But this is a constant investment of time, 20 minutes a day,
Mm-hmm.
every single day, right? It's
True.
like add that up, right? 365 days in a year, and you have to do 20 minutes a day.
7,000 minutes a year.
So
of
yeah,
crying.
and then add that together throughout your lifetime. That's like a huge amount of time that you've spent crying. Whereas those 70 moments, let's say there's 70 moments, that's
Sure.
just 70 hours. If you cry for an hour too. so
Ugly
I-
crying.
I don't even think it's that worth it because it's just a few moments in life.
I would
where-
totally do it just when I don't have to be using my eyes.
so
I don't
stupid.
shower for 20 minutes, but on the toilet, just cry. It does give you a mood boost afterwards.
No,
You'd be
no,
feeling
no,
jolly.
you don't- this is just water coming out of your eyes. There's no.
No, it is crying. It doesn't say water running down your nose.
No. It's like
Your eyes.
Your eyes are filled with water. That's all it is.
No, it's
there's
just
no
crying.
emotion behind it.
I would
Most
say
of
it's
the time-
emotional. Totally.
What, you're crying about the fact that you
No.
have to get up at 5 a.m. or something?
Too real. Let's move on. Would you rather move every year or live in the same town forever? Town could be city as well.
Do I get to decide where I live?
Yeah.
Yeah, then definitely. If I get to decide to live somewhere, I'll live there forever.
Where would you live?
Mountains.
Sierra Nevada?
My property.
Would you rather give up pants or shorts? Lover of shorts, recent convert to the pants gang.
See, okay, here
Pants
I would
community.
say pants. To keep them. I would keep pants. Because people see pants and, but then I can't sweat.
Oh, wear Speedo.
Oh, yeah, I'd wear Speedos. Never mind. We're good.
But
We're good. I'm gonna start
aren't there
wearing
like
those
swimming
regardless.
pants like that? They're tight. They're like a Speedo in texture and
You mean a wetsuit?
okay,
Pretty
yeah,
much a
wetsuit, but just for your legs.
No. I see. Here's
I'd
where
wear
I'm
like
caught up.
like boxer type stuff. I agree.
Shorts are really convenient.
I'd give up shorts any time of the day. You don't want to be dressing only in shorts
Yeah,
Totally
people
not.
have been wearing pants for thousands of years.
and shorts
There's a
and
reason-
shorts for longer. I would say.
Loincloths? Okay.
Well,
Loincloths aren't shorts. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. I'll wear a loincloth.
would you rather?
What, Mikey? You think this is weird? Just walking around.
I sit with my legs open, revealing to the camera.
How
not
I went
scared.
to bed yesterday night.
I didn't see.
No, I went to bed with my legs like this. And you did see.
No, your legs looked fine. Would you rather listen to Baby Shark for 24 hours or Peppa Pig theme song for 24 hours straight?
Peppa Pig theme song. 24 hours, I'd go insane.
Boop, 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 boop. I'd also choose Peppa Pig because it's not a repetitive.
Baby Shark is just Baby Shark. Do, 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 do,
You know, we like to talk about deep things on this channel, so.
Yeah, I know.
Would you rather be Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy for sure.
Santa Claus.
Wait, actually.
My butt hurts from sitting on this log. You might have to call it.
I've wicked all the moisture out of this log into my shorts.
These absorbent shorts are really putting in the work.
Okay, let me think about it. Santa Claus or Tooth Fairy?
Santa Claus
Actually,
depends when. If it'd be
because-
right now, I'd totally be.
Also, Santa Claus has infinite access to anything he wants in the world because he can just make it.
No, his elves make it.
Yes, but he can he can make his elves make anything. He could make a fighter jet if you wanted to.
No, he can't.
He could make a government if you wanted to.
But no, he
And
just makes toys.
the toys can be like the president's toys are the planes.
No, those are not literal toys.
Mm.
And these are gifts for children. Adults don't receive it. It is
Tooth Fairy.
canonical.
Then I want to do Tooth Fairy because I could build myself tooth castles.
teeth cast.
Did
you watch-
And then I'd have different types of castles. I'd have canine castle, right? We'd only have canines there.
Oh my goodness.
You'd have
Did you watch that Teen Titans episode where the Tooth Fairy is like this horrendous
Yeah,
goblin?
I did.
And it just collects teeth and eats them? I was thinking of that.
I watched it. Yeah.
We can do this.
I wonder how good the audio is gonna be. Genuinely, because like if it's this far away from our face.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
I think we call it.
Yeah.
My butt cheeks are so soaked. Don't include that.
One more. Okay, I'll censor that. This one. Would you rather get $5 million now or be appointed the CEO of a $5 million company?
$5 million company.
Really? Why? Because that doesn't mean you own all of the $5 million.
But you. Okay, so
you have no experience
look,
as a CEO either.
But there's always time to learn, Mikey.
Okay.
But then also, yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. So look, here's my idea, right? If you get $5 million.
Well, actually, since we're gonna end soon, might as well. Go ahead.
So look, $5 million, right? Mm-hmm. You just have $5 million, and you can do whatever you want with. That's actually pretty appealing. You can buy a whole bunch of real estate with that.
I would choose the $5 million. You could totally easy investing.
If I had more knowledge, I'd say CEO, because then, as my shares in the company are I have $5 million worth of company, right? If I improve the quality of the company, then I'm able to make more money from that $5 million rather than what
That's true. I was when I read $5 million company, I thought most companies that are valued, they're usually valued less than what they're actually valued. So if you're valued at $5 million, you're probably actually not valued at $5 million. But
are probably actually valued at $5 million because that's what we're saying you're valued at.
Okay. Oh, true.
I would say, I just wish, do I get experience as well?
No. You just become the CEO.
Then
Can you sell your position? Can you?
No, they can
Because the board can fire you.
Yeah, they can fire you. They just actually $5 million.
I'm gonna say the board cannot fire you.
Oh, you can't get fired.
Yeah, you're the big dog. I think when they say CEO, they just, you're owner, but you don't have all the stake.
So a publicly traded company.
If it's $5 million, probably not.
For the CEO's share.
Can you have shares of a company if it's private?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say it's private.
Okay. And I can't get fired, then I would choose the business, because then I would be able to learn.
What if it fails? You have a risk of losing it all.
But in that process, I would probably learn.
Okay. I would still choose the $5 million.
Then yeah, I could do so much with $5 million.
Because $5 million is a guaranteed $5 million. With the business, I have no CEO knowledge.
I could just invest $5 million into the stock market.
Invest it all into immunity bio. Instant win. Instant big ups.
Yeah, as soon as that would have been such a good investment. As soon as they announced their FDA reapproval, just invest as much as you could. That would be like, what, $1 million increased by about 100%?
Oh, dude, it did way more than 100%.
Yeah, you invested like 200 and got 500, I think.
Well, it's confusing because it still kept my shares from back then. So, but I'm gonna check. I'm going to check. I'm gonna say way more than double. Yeah. So it was at 126. It's bottom. Now it's $5.
When'd you buy? And how much has it increased since you bought?
I bought and sold. Oh my goodness. I bought and sold. I bought at $180 and sold at $200. Doesn't that suck?
No.
Look at this. See that dot at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
That's the buy and sell of $200.
I don't think that's that big of a deal.
It would have doubled.
You didn't know what was gonna happen then.
Exactly, I know.
And
then I purchased. It's getting close. But yeah, it's three times your money.
This immunity bio, I sold all my shares in it. I do not want to have anything to do with it. It is worse than gambling because you don't know. It's like it's gambling, but you know that like in the next few months, you're gonna lose all the money if you don't sell.
Or you could win big. Okay, let's close out. What do we close out with?
Subscribe and give the support to Ronald the Less N-O, capital N-O, N-O, the less.